Yeah, to my followers, I know that some of you are probably gonna take offense to this or something, and it's not like not really intended as such. I'm just trying to accurately reflect the reality and to make a statement about politics right now. And it's true, even if it does rub a few shoulders the wrong way. Uh, Most people don't want the truth, but man, we're in for some nasty weather. Just it's Lord of the Flies, man. The inmates have taken over the asylum. I mean, we've got a government that's been, taken sane, sensible people and replaced them with idiots. And I'm not gonna try to say that I've got the skills that would be able to do these jobs, and I wouldn't be in over my head either. But I also know enough about shit. I'm not so fucking unskilled and stupid that I can't recognize it when somebody like Christy Nome is in over her fucking head. And that's what gets me. I think that she should resign, not just for our sake, but for the sake of herself as well, because it's only going to get worse from here. On out when you don't know what you're doing, and whoever told you to fake it till you make it was a fucking idiot. Don't listen to them. But on top of that and everything else, he's what he's done. He's put RFK Jr. on top of the CDC, who's an anti-vax wacko who's embraced a lot of conspiracy loon shit and ideas that have been roundly refuted into the ground by the scientific community 10,000 times over. But, he's convinced that he knows so much better than the research and the data. He's a fucking clown, and at this point, we're not able to trust any of the shit that's coming out of the federal government. The information it's giving is entirely unreliable. In essence, my people know not what they were doing and voting for Donald Trump. Lord have mercy. God help us all. It's Lord of the Flies out there at this point. There are no adults in the room anymore. Trump has banished them all and put a bunch of yes men who are all children. So the inmates have taken over the asylum, and we now are, we're now a government that is not just a khaki the worst of us, but it's also a government run by the most incompetent people in the fucking country, which is just wonderful. We're this is truly unprecedented territory. I think we're barreling into disaster at this point, and I'm not feeling optimistic about the future of the country. If it doesn't get these people the fuck out of power. And I'm not saying there aren't any dumb Democrats. That's not the point here. It's just that we have put the dumbest people you can scrounge together in charge. Now, Trump is nowhere near as smart as he thinks he is, and it's evident, and it's. Oh, he has put the worst and dumbest people in charge of, key positions of power, and the absolute madness of everything that's going on. It's incompetence. It's rank incompetence, and it's political malpractice, and it's happening left and right. Like I said, I mean, it's Lord of the Flies at this point. It's a bunch of children, and they're all running the shop. God help us all.